Hey guys, let's get more news about Steelers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Ravens named potential suitor for former Steelers 4th-round WR. With the main wave of free agency over and the draft in the rearview mirror, teams will look around to see who is available to fill holes or create potential camp competitions. The Baltimore Ravens still have a sneaky need at the WR position as they have done very little this offseason to make improvements at the position. Last word on sports: Anthony Palacios suggested that the Ravens could have interest in free agent WR Martavis Bryant. Palacios wrote, 2,100-yard free agent and former Dallas Cowboys wide receiver, Martavis Bryant is expected to have interest from teams after his release. The Ravens are coming off an AFC Conference Championship loss to the Kansas City Chiefs and may need to add some firepower if they plan to take down the reigning Super Bowl champions. Palacios pointed out, Odell Beckham Jr. was the veteran help for the team, but he isn't there anymore, so they may need someone like Bryant as a replacement. Palacios listed the Chiefs, Pittsburgh Steelers, Los Angeles Chargers, and New Orleans Saints as other potential destinations for the veteran WR. If he does sign and play with a team this season, he'll see his first NFL snap since the 2018 season, Palacios points out. Bryant's career has been the definition of up and down as the WR was drafted by the Steelers in the 4th round of 2014. However, his time in Pittsburgh was mired with controversy. Palacios writes, he spent the 2014 to 2017 campaign with the Steelers, only appearing in 36 games due to various drug-related suspensions. After putting up 50 catches for 765 receiving yards in only 11 games during the 2015 season, Bryant missed the whole 2016 season due to a suspension. The Steelers traded him to the Raiders ahead of the 2017 season, but were dealing with Bryant's off-field issues that prevented him from playing, Palacios explained. According to Palacios, he was able to contribute, notching 126 balls for 1,917 yards and 17 touchdowns before his trade. When he was on the field, his ability to contribute was obvious. Bryant has not played since the season with the Raiders in 2018. Palacios wrote, the Cowboys were bringing in the controversial receiver for a chance to reboot his career but never gave him that opportunity. However, the 32-year-old is running out of time, so there may not be much left in the tank. At 32 years old, Bryant is not the speedster he used to be, but it may be worth kicking the tires on to see how much he still can contribute. The Ravens lost their veteran receiver in Beckham to the Miami Dolphins, although it was unlikely for them to bring him back. Zay Flowers will be entering his second year, and while he showed immense talent during his rookie season, he could use some help. Palacios wrote, one thing that the Ravens want to avoid is Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews taking all of the catches this year. After Flowers, the depth chart gets a bit unreliable in terms of who could secure the number 2 WR role. They were able to re-sign Rashad Bateman, but his track record of injuries may become an issue mid-season, Palacios advised. The Ravens also have Nelson Agholor, who provided valuable snaps last season, but it is unclear how he would perform in the number 2 spot. The Ravens also added a rookie in WR Devontae Walker during the 4th round, but again it is unlikely he would be able to step into that role right away. Palacios wrote, adding Bryant could provide some relief to every receiver on the corp. Report, former Chicago Bears coach trashes Justin Fields. The Bears moved on from Fields this offseason when they traded him to the Pittsburgh Steelers for a conditional 6th-round pick. The Bears went on to draft Caleb Williams with the number 1 pick. While Bears fans should be excited about having Williams to cheer for, many in Chicago were upset when general manager Ryan Poles pulled the plug on the Fields experiment. Recent reports have surfaced about Fields' time in Chicago, which paints a less rosy picture than the narrative his teammates and coaches fed the media last season. Fields had issues with teammates early in his career with the team. While players defended him in front of cameras, Tyler Dunn with Go Long is reporting that Fields' relationships in the locker room were surface level. Basically, players said nice things about Fields in the media because they wanted to act professionally. Coaches also had issues with Fields. At the beginning of last season, Fields blamed coaching for his robotic play. Per Dunn, a former Bears coach, said Fields' play wasn't sustainable. Fields ran for 1,000 plus yards in year 2, but, as one ex-Bears coach observed, he was more chicken with his head cut off. This was never sustainable. Some analysts have blamed former Bears head coach Matt Nagy for ruining Fields by starting him in the league too early during his rookie season. Per Dunn, former coaches who have worked with Fields think it wouldn't have mattered because of the mental aspect of his game. Fundamentals can improve. That's physical. Processing is a different animal. Processing is more ingrained. This is why both coaches and personnel agree that a redshirt year would not have changed much. When you watch him, watch his eyes, says one of Fields' former coaches. He tries to see the whole thing and doesn't see anything. His eyes are all over the place and it's just really hard to watch. It's just bad football. Those are rough comments from ex-coaches to have on the resume. But those problems are well known in the NFL world, as opposing defenses purposely call zone defense against him to shut down any passing attack. The Steelers will now be tasked with trying to fix Fields. Fields will sit behind veteran Russell Wilson to start the season as he attempts to resurrect his NFL career. The Steelers do have one option for Fields to use his decapitated foul-like abilities. He could be asked to return kicks in Pittsburgh. Steelers could sign 23 TD quarterback after extended tryout. There is another quarterback that is catching the Steelers' attention. The Steelers needed a quarterback for their rookie minicamp, as the team did not recruit or sign a player for the position. Steelers brought in Hohensee as a test and the newcomer is already impressing. One player, former NW Missouri State QB Mike Hohensee, is at the Steelers' rookie minicamp on a testing basis, giving the team a hand in its work on the field, he detailed in a message dated May 10, 2024 in X. Hohensee and second-round D. Marshawn Kneeland are the only undrafted players here. Hohensee has already caught the attention of the Steelers' coaching staff. The coach spoke emotionally about the first impression that Hohensee is making during the minicamp. "I don't remember a young quarterback coming here for a tryout and leading the group," he explained during a press conference on May 10. "And the quality of just the repetitions of getting in and out of the group and the understanding is so high." Hohensee has solid NFL size at 6'3" and 196 pounds. The quarterback threw for 1,974 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions, while completing 62% of his passes in 9 games during the 2023 season. Hohensee also added a rushing touchdown last season. The Steelers are considering signing Hohensee, which would mean the team would carry 4 quarterbacks to training camp. The Steelers head coach added that it will be a conversation on Saturday about the possibility of taking 4 quarterbacks to training camp. Gelkin noted in a May 10 message on the X, Mike Hohensee could be getting an extended opportunity. It wasn't just the Steelers that Hohensee impressed. Heading into the draft, the quarterback received a message from Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner. "Keep working, young man, know that you will be ready when that time comes." Warner commented in a March 25 message on X. The undrafted rookie is the son of former NFL quarterback Mike Hohensee, who also played in the CFL, AFL, and USFL. It appears that being the son of a former professional quarterback is helping Hohensee make some noise, despite going undrafted. Even if Steelers opts to sign Hohensee, the quarterback still has a lot to prove before making the final roster. No NFL team has 4 quarterbacks on its active roster. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Treylon Burks? Leave your opinion in the comments.